on conducting proper meetings. Councilperson Harvey motioned to fire Dustin Land and hire Mark Perry. Webb second. Franklin stated he was abstaining from voting at this time. Mr. Sonny Mathis spoke up and stated Emily was offered to do a workshop. It seemed the council needed a workshop so everyone could get their act together. A workshop meeting was scheduled for the next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. New business. The mayor spoke up about water bills. He stated no one was paying their water bills. Some had not paid in 7 months. The cutoff list has 67 people on it, including Councilperson Harbin. Councilperson Harbin stated that the town owes EPA Lab $17,000 and it needs to be paid. The mayor stated the city did not owe the money and that the person doing our samples at the time stated we did not owe them. However, the person doing the samples at the time was no longer available, and Councilperson Harbin stated he would see what he could do to find out about the bill, but if the city owed it, it needed to be paid. Mayor stated the hometown committee and fire department did a great job on the Christmas lights. Harbin stated that they had gotten 20 more new lights this year. Councilperson Harbin stated the bill for putting all the additional plugs in was $8,000. He stated Beth worked hard with Georgia Power to get the bill reduced to $2,700, and the city should repay that. Webb made a motion to pay this money. Franklin second. All in favor. Playground equipment. Jake Velasquez spoke up and stated that Good Neighbors has spent $5,000 to buy. Hold on, there's the second page. Spent $5,000 to buy and put up the new equipment at the park. Harbin stated he appreciated what was done, but the equipment had a sticker that stated it was for residential use only. Harbin stated he thought research needed to be done to make sure it was legal for commercial use since this was a public playground. Animal Control Officer Jane Herman spoke on behalf of the animal shelter. She stated the computer she was using was not supplied by the city. She needed internet and cameras at the shelter. She said she had a camera she would donate, but would need the internet. The mayor told her to get it. She also stated she needed electrical plugs by the kennels or heat lamps in the cold months. Harbin motion to approve the electrical plugs. Webb second. All in favor. Harbin also asked for her hours to be set at $15 an hour salary and a part-time person for up to 20 hours a week. Webb motion to approve the request. Harbin second. All in favor. Webb motion to adjourn. Franklin second. All in favor.
Second. All in favor? Unanimous? Yep. Both bills, we got all that connected up. But Mr. Harbin, Mr. Doug went and cut my order off, my shop. No, y'all told the man that's what he told me. Well, then Mr. Harbin told me that.
I asked him if he made a order, but he said no.
So he sent the man around there, put a lock on meter. That was good. Well, Mr. Harbin ain't paid the water bill since he been in that office over there.
I never asked for it.
Oh, well, you used to.
I never asked for it. I never asked for it.
Well,
The water was on there, we don't fill it. I didn't need water over there. I
and
don't
you
use
do
water
want
over
to
there.
flush your move there, go run out of there.
I don't use
Your
it.
bucket.
I don't use it. I got one at home.
I figured it'd be a good tale of that.
Why do you always want to get personal about stuff in the council meeting? It's not, you always discuss personal business in the council meeting. I never asked for water to be cut on
He
down.
never asked, well,
The
the
county,
water's on y'all,
The maintenance
don't
people-
ask for it.
the maintenance team didn't know where the water meter was. They had to search for a water meter for it. They called me and asked me, I know where the water meter was built. I said, I don't have no idea. So they had to search for a water meter. I never asked for water to be turned on. So that's not me trying to get free water. I never asked for water to be cut on.
Yeah, okay, well,
So,
I'm gonna leave it up to Doug and, Don will decide what to do about it. But, and on the plate,
We'll just get back a little later on that.
yeah, y'all just let me know in a week what you wanna do about it. Take a week to decide what you wanna do, all right? Like I said, start with, last month, I think. The Christmas lights were wonderful. the, good neighbors, they put $5,000 worth of work in there. Well, we had a little discussion with the lawyer about that a while ago, so. We thought about, I mean, we discussed, I don't know what they want to tell you, but, put a sign up there, just, use this facility if a person is 18-year-old with the kids, you know. That's all I got a problem with. All right, now what y'all want to say about it?
I'm fine with that.
Fine with you?
Just gotta say that, like the lawyer said, you gotta let them know that it's not commercial, you know, it's not rated for commercial
Right.
use.
You know, we talked about putting a sign out on the north side of the little thing there, you know, where y'all got to put it. You know, so we're not responsible for accidents. I need a vote on that. Any y'all got any more comments?
Well, I mean, my only concern is, just like the attorney said, you know, a sign don't mean much when it comes to a lawsuit. Sign just warns you that, you know, that you get kids going up there and one of them falls and gets hurt. I just don't want the city to get a lawsuit. That's all I want. We can't afford a lawsuit. No way we can afford a lawsuit. Y'all want to put up a sign? I'm not gonna go for a sign. Because, just like the attorney said, that's just something to doctor it up with.
You like to say something?
Yes, as a matter of fact, right after all of this came up, there was a new sign put up outside of the park on the fence next to the gate that it states you will enter at your own risk and that no one is responsible, period. Now, as far as I know, that sign did not come up till after all of this came up, the conversation that you and I had at the park. And then the sign suddenly came up. There's already a sign up there. They're taking a risk on the swings. They're taking a risk on the bars that they have. They're taking a risk on the merry-go-round. They're taking a risk either way you look at it. And the merry-go-round needs to be fixed. That wood is rotten. But yet, this part that was donated to the citizens and the children of Enigma are being denied by the council. We have people that have been asking and ready to use that. Now, residential, this is concrete in the ground with rebar. That's not going anywhere. The teeter-totter has rebar like this into the ground and cemented. It's as safe as you're going to get. Kids are going to fall off those bars. Kids are going to fall off of the swings. Kids are going to get hurt. So what is the big deal? I mean, you guys could get sued if they fall off the swing if another feels it wasn't safe enough. So what's the big deal? Is it just because we did it? I'd like to know, because you're concerned to
We had
me.
this conversation, Ms. Laska.
Excuse me?
On the equipment for residential use only, and that opens up a big door for lawsuits. Even if you put up, and I'm still waiting to hear back from the county's attorney, the school board's attorney on their opinion.
School board has nothing to do with that,
Yes,
because
it is.
the school gave it to the
No,
park.
no,
That's up to
no,
you
no,
though.
no.
That belongs to the city, not
No,
the
it
school board.
That's say so.
Hey, who put up the originals, the swings and stuff that's out there? Did the county do it when the kids were in school, or is it something that came afterwards?
School out, when school.
Part of it was.
So the county put that in there, that's theirs then.
Well, then I feel the council needs to check on those swings, because when we were out there with the contractor checking out some of this stuff that was going up, there were big kids on those swings, and the base of it, the higher they got, the more that base went. So y'all need to make sure that that's safe and concreted, because it's not. So if you want to get into semantics, we'll get into semantics.
Well, I think we need to go ahead and let y'all, let the kids play on themselves.
Well, we-
But, like I say, I should have put the sign. There you go, I mean,
You make a motion,
I'm like,
second,
I say, we-
all in favor?
Now, Laramie County Attorney.
I say, we have to figure out what to put on.
Oh, we got to, but whatever, Bill.
Because the lawyer said it's got to state
We need a sign
that it
in
was
front of that place.
right next
You
to
know, you have to be
Say
like,
it's your own risk and the city will not be responsible. Is that
it's
what you're
got to
saying?
state,
no,
it's got to
Excuse
state
me?
that it's not, it has to state that it's not, not for residential use.
Oh, we'll be more than happy to do that.
That's what he said, it has to state.
Not for commercial use.
Excuse me?
yeah,
Have to say not commercial use.
We'll be more than happy to do that. If that's what it takes, we'll be more than
I
happy
think
to do
that
that.
word,
I
it's
think,
really good word, yeah, it's not commercial.
Yeah.
You know, and put underneath the plates, you know.
don't get a sign, you don't get a sign fixed up,
No, we'll have to.
and we'll pay for
Let's
Excuse
do
me?
Yeah,
We do this stuff.
You don't get it.
it. We don't be liable, ain't no sense y'all spend all that money and nobody get used. It says up to 1,000 pound on it. They ain't no, how many, kids that still 8-year-old, you gonna get in there, you ain't get 5 or 6 in it, at most, because it ain't very long.
Well, we've had parents ask you why,
Oh, I've
and
had,
we've told them why.
I've had most calls here said, wow.
And we also told them why it was locked off.
Well, maybe it'd be the same thing if you bought it for residents and you carry it home, put it up, it said resident, it's for residential only. And neighbors come over and play, what they're gonna sue, they get hurt, they gonna sue them too? Nah, don't matter. So either way, we gotta,
Well,
it's gonna happen, if they gonna sue, they're gonna sue regardless if it's
Most-
commercial or not.
second, one again. So, what's next? I got you ready to take work. Oh, yeah. The park needs to be closed by the police at night, or they need to close it at 5 o'clock when they, if the police ain't in town. And, maintenance department need to open it up every morning. It's 8 o'clock when they get here.
I thought it was supposed to already be doing that. I thought it was already supposed to be.
You know, boy, no, there's a lot of change
I
on
was up by there Friday, middle of the day, and
Jody got, he ain't there, he got there in City Hall.
The law,
Why not?
the law has been changed,
It has.
and so nobody can open it.
Yeah. The police department and the maintenance department.
Police
That's all
department's
we
not
have
there
a
all
key,
the
right?
time, and
Right.
maintenance isn't
What
there on
time
the
is it?
weekends.
Because every time we change locks, everybody gets key, and it's not gonna happen anymore. Everybody ain't gonna have a key to the park. If we're gonna do that, we'll take free.
You own the park?
Huh?
You own the park?
No, but if we're not gonna lock it, and we're gonna give everybody a key, we'll just take the gates off.
What did I just get this say a few minutes ago?
I just said, there's a key at the maintenance department and the police
Why ain't
department.
you going to City Hall?
Man,
Why ain't you going to the well at City Hall?
don't need to.
Because you told him not to.
Nobody didn't need to.
Oh, he did.
state said.
Huh?
State said
that. State said what?
State said that you ain't certified to do water, you can't be in there. See, so that's the end of the conversation.
Who's certified?
Jody's working
No,
on
he
it.
ain't certified.
He's working on it.
He's
Oh,
working
he's
under
working
the
on
other man's license.
Huh?
He's working under the man's license, right?
Oh, I got you, I got you.
That's what the man told
Or
me.
do y'all gonna open the gate in the morning, or can I tell Joey to open the gate? 'Cause every time I tell Joey something, the city council said I couldn't do that. I said, who's the city council? Ron and Doug. Ron and Doug, the city council. Is that right? I'm wrong?
Yeah, we're on council.
Oh, yeah.
Point of order.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. We have to, number one, the police department does not work 7 days a week. Maintenance doesn't work on the weekends. Now, if families want to go into the park on the weekend, who's gonna open it?
The main department or the police department?
Police
They don't
department
have
doesn't
phones,
come,
they
what time do you come?
They will gladly come and unlock the gate for you.
Excuse me. Noon? What time do you normally get here? Are you on weekends?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what time do you usually get here, sir? Excuse me?
Noon.
2
Okay.
o'clock.
So they aren't open till noon.
Call Jody, they come and unlock.
Who?
Call Jody, you know,
Jody doesn't work the weekends.
nobody has a cell phone this last thing, you can call him, he's more than glad to come and
What
unlock.
if he ain't home?
Huh?
What if he ain't home?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, the other thing. We have our bingo, and we usually have our meetings on Tuesday. Now, if you're gonna close at 5, our meetings aren't till 6, so that means we can't go in there, we can't get set
Well,
up.
if you will let somebody know, they will be more than happy to leave the gate unlocked, and you can lock it when you leave. That's all the problem solved. That's all you gotta do.
We've left the gate open for Miss Laska, and the last time she had a concern about some vehicles in there, and I actually sat in the park until they were done to make sure that it was secure, and I locked it once they left.
We'll lock it. We don't have a problem locking it.
Why you fussing?
The problem
Why you
is
fussing?
getting in, because
Oh, she
we never know.
That's why.
She don't need a key.
Why?
Because every time we change the locks and bring the key in City Hall, and everybody's brother gets a
No,
key
they
to it.
don't.
Yes, they do, see?
You got one?
And then you go bring, cut the lock off of it, because you ain't got a key.
I got a key. Cause I couldn't get in there, sir.
See, so I'm not arguing now. You just
I
move
know
on.
you ain't. But I can't see why. That's just like at the well now. For the last 50 years, I've been unlocking that well out yonder. I don't have a key. I'm just allowed to have a key to go to the well. So what do you think about that? Only one can have a key to it is Jody.
It's against the law to leave it unlocked during the day.
Or anybody.
It says that has to be secured because of the chemicals in there. It has to be locked by law.
What?
The well site where it's fenced
Oh, it
in.
ain't been being locked.
What?
What you said? You said ain't there being locked?
No, I'm saying it has to be locked.
Yeah, but why is the one person got a key and nobody else?
I don't know, that's your.
Yeah, that-
Have you carried anybody out there and showed them how to cut the well on and off, in case you're not here?
Several
That
of them.
man right there, he has no business in there. Mr. Ron right there, he has no business in that well whatsoever. He is not certified for
Nobody
nothing.
said nothing about him.
You taught him how to do it.
Yeah, I
Well,
showed him one
no.
time how to do it.
He don't need to be in there. He's not certified.
Oh, oh. He's
You
certified.
know, you don't understand it's chemicals in there.
Well,
They can kill
it's
people.
always been there.
Well, but that fluoride, if somebody goes in there and does a lot of fluoride in there, you could kill the whole town
Yeah.
with fluoride.
Really?
Now, am I right or wrong, Doug?
Yeah, that's right. And they don't take much.
I've done research on it. I've talked to the people that does our water. I've talked to state representatives, and they said that well needs to be locked, and only certified people that's certified and qualified to be in there. And that's what we did. Now, move on and get over it.
Move on and get
Just
on.
move on and get over it. I'm done with it now.
Well,
You're just-
being good. You don't want
You're
to shut up.
pouting because you don't have a key around here. You're just pouting over it. And quit pouting. They're pouting because they don't have a key to the lunchroom.
I went out there 389 times last year, sir. I turned that water down on and off. See, you don't want to
I
hear
have a
nothing.
key to the lunchroom.
You don't want to hear the truth.
I have a key to the lunchroom.
I'm talking about the gate.
You can't, you can get in after you
Okay,
get.
so how do I get a hold of Jody on the weekend?
He's got a phone number.
I don't have Jody's phone number.
Well, I'll make sure you get it.
If I call you, you're gonna answer it, I can call the fire, I
You
can
ain't
call
never
the
called
fire
me, Miss
chief.
Laska.
He won't answer my phone.
You've never called my phone. Now, let's go,
Yes, I
let's go and start
I
getting
think I
started.
have.
Fire chief's responsibility.
I beg your pardon?
I ain't got you.
No, that's not it. If I try to call you to ask you a question, I usually have to wait or find somebody else.
You never called my phone.
Is there a fire, hey, let me ask you a question. Is there a fireman got a key to the gate up here?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Jody?
Jody.
Jody's
None of the rest of them, none of the rest of them have a fire. If Jody ain't around, it just burn it up.
I'm not stressing. I'm down stressing.
Y'all hear him, don't you? That's the wheel. Doug, you got anything more to say about the game? How many times you cut the lock off the gate? Yeah. One?
I got 7 different keys. I don't think that's how many times we didn't get there. I got 7 keys. That's why I could going up there. Every time.
Who changed the lock last time? You changed? You changed it, sir? Who?
The police chief changed it.
The police chief changed. You changed it?
Yes, sir. I put the new lock on there that's on there now. I put that lock on.
Well, if they just give the fire chief one so that he does have one just in case.
We're gonna get one made for the
I
fire
was gonna
chief,
say, he should have.
but that's it.
Yeah.
That's all that's gonna have a key to the gate as far as I'm concerned. If Doug and Dawn wants anybody else to have a key, they can get them one. But as far as I'm concerned, nobody else needs a key.
Did you got one wrong?
No, sir, I ain't got one. You want one too, Henry?
No.
Well, then sit there and hush about it. Y'all just trying to start something around here because,
I say, well,
move on. Y'all a little sing forward right
Let's do the thing going on up there. I think they need to.
I do too.
So they don't have to bother everybody. They know what.
that's right, what it's gonna
Whenever they do it, I think she needs a key.
do. I do too.
I ain't saying everybody else needs one, but I've said that if they do things up there like that, they need.
That's for sure.
She
I
needs.
mean, what they do is they'll see, I mean.
Yes.
See,
And I
Philip,
think-
go over there before you go home tonight and lock the gate and bring me my lock and keys. Please, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, I bought it.
oh, you voted.
$35 for it.
Hear that, buddy. Who beat it?
Now, I'm gonna go over there tomorrow, we just take the gates off the hinges and we gotta worry about nobody, ain't anybody needs to worry about hinges.
Boy, getting all of that frustrated.
Don't do that. And if another lock gets put on there and they get the lock up, they get the key to it, and that lock's cut off, they better be a dang good reason, because you can't just flip there and cut it off because you want to.
Right.
So how many keys is home, is good numbers gonna have, everybody wants to.
One.
We
One.
only have
One.
one key. I have the one key.
That's all it needs to be getting.
I'm the only one that has the key to the gate,
Building.
Mr. Mayor,
or I'm the only one
can I
that has.
can I make a recommendation, sir? Jody, the police department, Miss Laska, and the fire chief are the only 4 that should have a key to the park.
yeah.
That sounds good.
Well, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna give one to everybody who uses that park that does activities up there.
Oh, geez,
That's fair.
good Lord.
Oh, Lord, and you are talking about giving more keys now.
We'll give one to hometown and Dayton, we'll give one to people who are play basketball, anybody goes there and has activities, we'll give them a key. But that's what we're doing, we're giving keys out now.
Ron, please, be sensible. No, you're not being sensible.
That's your opinion, Miss Laska, you got your
Well,
right.
we all have them, I told you that.
I don't wanna talk, I ain't going.
On that,
Wait.
why, if it's a city park, why is the gates locked?
It's been locked for 2 weeks.
I've been in towns all over Georgia and Florida and everywhere, and now city park, you can go in when you want.
Sir?
I see it at night when people out bad, if for use of the people, why can't they go in?
Sir,
During the
can I answer
daytime,
that?
Yeah, I
Can I
appreciate
answer
it.
that? Most of your municipal parks will close at dark. If you go to Lapa Hall, they got the sign right out front that says the park closes at dark. It's a liability issue. They don't have a gate up there per se like we do, but there is a sign there that says the park closes after dark, and you can be fined for being in there.
I understand that it's closing it at dark, but I mean, on weekend and daytime, why?
Still has to be closed at dark. It should be open during the weekend, but it still has to be, still has to be closed at dark.
I thought they were saying it was closed on weekend or no.
What they're saying is on days that I'm not working, the park isn't being opened up because I'm not on duty. When I come on duty, if the park hasn't already been opened, then I'll unlock it and open it. But if I'm off duty, it's not being opened, and that's what they're complaining about.
Well, 5 days a week, the maintenance could open it.
Thank you.
Locked.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
well, I think
Yes, sir.
too.
And then, if somebody like to volunteer to go up there and, lock it up before dark, anybody. Not volunteer.
I usually go to the shelter.
Oh.
I'll run the whole park.
I usually go to the shelter. I'll drive by if it's not closed.
With Hillsborough County.
Well, just as long as we keep it locked at night, I mean, I agree with keeping it locked at night, because you ain't going down some vandals up there at night.
Cecil.
But somebody, I mean, when you got one key to everything, no. All right, how about this? I know a man that's got they rented Saturday for a birthday party. Who am I gonna get a key from you back Saturday? Did you try? It's funny, some people.
There's 2 birthday parties, one this weekend and another one
11,
in 2 weeks.
we got one. Well, I haven't got one, but I got a friend that has one. It's supposed to be the birthday, because I think they told them that it's birthday party surprise. They've been married like 36 years.
What, so you want, maybe they need to put up on a sign up there or something other, giving somebody that wants to, don't mind, that's got a key, somewhere up there for them to call. Maybe if they need it opened up like one morning or something, other, somebody with a key, you go up there, don't give them a key, because they're just making one. You know, they can go up there and unlock it, call somebody, really City Hall.
City Hall needs to keep whatever you got out here. So, see, like guys rented some Saturday, I think they'll get in touch with them, they'll Friday evening.
I don't know if I agree with letting them have a key. If they,
But either that or get somebody to unlock it,
Yeah.
first thing.
You give somebody a key to unlock it before they come in, they're gonna think it's nasty, man. Then they go in there and find out. That's why we're going to leave the keys to people.
I don't think we need to let somebody else have a key to go up there, because they will make them want to key their own.
That's what we've always done, they come get the key on Friday and they write the check.
Mhm. Pay a key deposit, pick the key up, and then they have to drop it in the drop box when they're done.
But then you don't know how many keys are made with the same lock. There you
Now,
go.
somebody gonna rent it, I don't think they're responsible for that key.
We don't give them a key, they don't have an opportunity.
Okay, sir.
I'm just trying to protect the park.
I had it on the 25th, and I would not do anything like that. I mean,
Who would, if you rent it? Oh, yeah, fish too. It's just a key thing, I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no reason why they can't. So we solved the problem there.
See, tank went through the
The one-
I'll be more than happy to work with Franklin Police Department.
Yep.
I'll be more than happy to open it on the days that the police department, the city.
Good.
And I don't mind, that's what I was just talking, at nighttime, if it's not locked between 6 and 8,
Yeah, if it's.
I always,
Full dark lock.
Yeah. I'll go.
That's what you used to
You
do.
come up here every night?
Every night, because the dogs need food every night, yep. And now that it's cold, some go into the office, so, yeah.
You don't get to see, right?
Yeah. We gotta get it on new lock on there, see if they can hit lock off of there.
I'll get the key you locked tomorrow.
I ain't gonna keep $35 lock on key there, find the brother got
No, I
keys.
wouldn't need it. I get.
Well, I mean, I thought that lock could be cut off.
Oh, that's good. I never took the lock, no, I just took the chain. You gotta change back.
Yeah, you just admitted you could.
Yes, I admit it. I didn't cut the lock, I cut the chain, sir.
Next.
Some people was up there.
What's next on the agenda? We're gonna keep on about a key all night, or we're gonna move on
Hey,
to the next?
are you my hair down there, ma'am?
This is enough, Cecil.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to get to the point.
You're letting everybody on your side talk, but if somebody's against you, they can't talk. That's what you do.
That's what I do.
Next.
Y'all can give a key to anybody you want to. I don't care.
Make a decision.
Ma'am,
Just make a
Just make a decision.
that's what I'm trying to tell.
You've been on it now ever since we started. Thank you.
We made a
You got
decision
anything you
15
wanna
minutes
say to me,
ago.
say it.
We made a decision
Move
15
on.
minutes ago, give them a key.
Okay. All right, next, me and Doug talked the other day about, the trailer park over here. And I went and talked to him over there. NPM or whatever it is. Every time I get a paper, it's got a different
letter or something. It says NMP here.
That's what it is.
Well, this says NMP.
Where?
Right here, sir.
Well, that ain't right. It's NPM.
Well, I'm glad you seen that. That's what
I just noticed it. I thought it said NPM. I wasn't looking that close at it. There was a typo, right, Michelle?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I went to them and talked to them. And, I told them, I said, the city, council voted to, give this bill to y'all, but I don't think it's right. And I think y'all should get with your, head office and see what we got. Well, I ain't hearing no more about it. I give my phone number. And me and Doug was talking the other day about putting a 6-inch meter over there. I don't know how far he got with that. But, I done priced it. Put a meter over there, and then I told them the same thing. We put a meter over there, let them pick their own garbage up, meet their own water meters, they can charge what they wanted to for it. So they ain't got back with me. I think the day was 1 or 2 weeks ago, I'm not sure. All right. So then,
Is that all that private over there?
Yeah.
That's the roads and everything?
everything.
Well, then how did they ever get an easement to put the water and stuff
There's
in?
an easement for the water line.
Man,
There is an easement for the water line, Cecil.
3 foot.
It don't matter. No, you see, y'all are reading that wrong. You got 3 foot if you want to move, if you have to reinstall a water line, you got 3 foot to work with for the landscape. You got all the room you need to work on the water line. You and Bud can't read that.
No.
You like to see it. I let an attorney read that and he said, that's what it says. They have 3 foot if they want to move the line, but they got all the room they need to work on it.
If you dig that line up, you don't need more than 4
Cecil, move on to something else.
Please.
And
still the mayor yet. I don't know.
Move on.
quiet,
Move on.
Why don't you just shut the hell up and conduct business of the city, son? That's what you need to do.
Hey.
Quit pulling that perfect shit around here. What you do? Yeah, I'm gonna vote one day. Hey. Beat the hell out of this.
Oh, you what? Don't be threatening me.
Well, don't talk to my wife like that.
I'm not talking to your wife.
That's exactly what I said. Don't talk to my wife like that.
I said be quiet.
Yeah, and I up your tone.
Ronald,
Well, you better tell him to leave my wife alone.
I'm telling you both, I'm not, okay? You gotta stop. You gotta let him conduct the meeting.
So I asked him, I ain't hear nothing from it, but then I believe Friday of last week, they called Ronald. They wanted to know about it.
No, they didn't.
They didn't call you? He didn't come to City Hall till then?
No, he come to City Hall and asked me, had I emailed the invoice to them? And I said, no, I had not emailed the
I give
invoice.
an email to him. I mean, info.
He come to City Hall and asked me that.
See, y'all voted to, like I said, y'all voted to let them pay that bill. It's $2,300. We put work out there. And, so they ain't got back in touch with me. And I told them about the water meter deal and they said, well, we'll see if, they gonna do whatever they gonna do. And I told her it'd probably be if we put a meter in, it'd be so much per 1,000 gallons. And I told her she probably, I was just guessing with it because I didn't know, because I didn't talk to Doug about it anymore. And I told him, didn't I tell you we'd have to figure out how much per gallon we'd have to have?
Mhm.
And I told him, I was just off the head was $25 a 1,000. That's 25 cents a gallon, I think. But anyhow, they were gonna let me know something. But Michelle, you got them minutes where we had that they voted on, and y'all listened very closely now.
Yeah, and I gave Ronald a copy of these minutes too. And it was on October 3rd, 2022 at a council meeting. Subject was MPM Properties. Councilperson Harvin stated that MPM Properties offered to pay up to $30,000 for the installation of the water lines in their mobile home park. Councilperson Harvin stated that MPM Properties received a bill from the city. Councilperson Hutchison stated that in accordance with the town charter, the city couldn't pay MPM Properties. Councilperson Harvin motioned to rescind the bill.
And then move on down to the next part. There's another part down there. It's on that page.
That was the next meeting, wasn't it?
No, same meeting.
Councilperson Chin motioned to rescind the bill sent to MPM Properties. Councilperson Harvin second. All in favor. And it was on the second page. I didn't. It
Who
was on,
seconded it?
I did, Wayne made a motion, I seconded, and Bud was all in favor.
it was on the second page. It was after they had moved on to something else, and then they come back to that.
Who seconded it? I did.
Councilperson Chin motioned to rescind the bill. Councilperson Harvin seconded. All in favor.
All right, well, we got travel expenses. This is Mr. Harvin. Deal, let's go for it, Harvin.
Well, first of all, Mr. McGee called me today, and he's prepared to enter a lawsuit against you personally and the city, because he feels like you are harassing him.
Who?
You've harassed him since he started this park.
Who's this?
The man that owns the company. He said to inform you that he was gonna get information from his attorney, that you have harassed him the whole time he's worked out here to improve the city.
I ain't told.
No, but you've harassed the company. Well, Ms. Dixie, you can take these.
Go right ahead, go ahead. Don't stop me.
I'll tell you what the man said. The man said that he was prepared to enter into a lawsuit against you personally and the city because he feels like you are harassing him for the improvements he's made in this town, and he will not agree to put in a big meter. He won't agree to that. You have an easement to the water line. He has that easement in his possession. And he said that you can do what you want to, but
I thought you said talk to him.
I talked to him today. I didn't talk to him Friday. You said Friday. He called me today all upset and said, you can tell the mayor that I said that this is what I'm prepared to do. And if he thinks the city can fight him, that to go ahead. But he said the best thing you can
Do what
do.
you got to do, sir.
He said the best thing you can do is let it go.
Yes, sir.
And the city can't afford law, we can't afford this.
We through that.
And on the expenses, I'm prepared to make a motion tonight, at the beginning tonight, that no one, an employee, council member, mayor, anybody gets any travel expenses without a written receipt, what it's for, the date, and where you went, and what it's for. If you don't turn in a receipt saying exactly what you did, you will not be reimbursed. That's the way it should. I made a motion.
I'll second.
So we're good. But how are you gonna keep up with your miles when you run it?
Write it down, say so. You got a pencil?
I got it wrote down, sir.
We're not gonna pay for mileage. We're gonna pay, you go to the meeting or something. We ain't gonna pay for going to the well. That's crazy.
It's my vehicle, my gas.
Drive a city truck.
Huh?
Drive a city truck.
Go get out of my, oh, God. Yes, sir. Well, I don't think I need to go out there more since y'all done took the keys. So keep it.
I'm just saying, we don't need to pay nobody, employees, mayor, council,
You
anybody.
got to pay mileage, I don't care where you go.
No, you don't. You don't go to
Not legally you do.
Volunteer,
Huh?
volunteer your miles on the
Volunteer your mileage.
Don't do that.
No, that's.
Give to the city, give to the city.
Thank you.
I made a motion, I got a second, you know, do all in favor.
You made a motion?
Yeah.
How about a second? You just seconded it, didn't you? All in favor? Hey, you got it. What else you need?
Can you be any more childish?
Yeah, we need you to grow up. We need you.
Grow up.
Yes.
Y'all, hey, man, Mr. Harvin, you really know the reason why Ron lost his job?
Oh,
See, so this is a city
If you open
council.
your mouth, come on, go, I promise you, I'm gonna knock your ass out right in front of God. You hear me? Say it, boy, say it, do it. Say it, Cecil. Cause it's a bald-faced lie. But you say it, buddy. No, hell no, you say it. You say it, son of a bitch. I'm going to whip your ass. Come on, do it. Come on, bro. Come on, do it. Grow up. Stop. That's enough. Hear me? Do you know what he's been accusing me of? That's enough. No, it ain't. Yeah, it is. No, it ain't.
Ronald, please. I'm gonna ask you once. I'm not a member. If you wanna jump my way, you can jump. We'll go right outside. But listen, come on, let's get on with business.
You need to get on back. You understand?
Damn.
Go outside.
I want to fire, thank you very much. I'm going back to work for them doing another project. Now, you think to spread a lie, that you know the lie.
Let's move on. Hey, let's get on with city business. That's personal business. Stop.
Well, that ain't the first of the year. We don't have employees in till the election. We didn't have an election this past year.
Wait, what?
That's the way it works. Yeah, that's the way it works.
Employees?
Who will make a motion to adjourn? Second.
Anybody second?
Cecil.
Run your mouth and do something.
Oh, you gonna show us something? Go right ahead. Anytime you get ready, sir. Anytime you get ready. That's it. Oh, we're gonna tear the door down as he goes out, huh?
Cecil, just shut up.
Yeah, okay. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's on Facebook Live. And it should have picked up. The only thing is, what were they supposed to do for City Hall? What are they supposed to do for City Hall?
Clarification purposes. Excuse me? For clarification purposes. The 6-inch water main I'm talking about, did they not vote 3 years ago to install 40 meters?
Yes, I did.
Then why don't we have a question about a 6-inch?
Because what they want to do is like put 6-inch water meters on the end of each road and take up those so that they don't have to use so much manpower to go read each and every water meter. There's only like 5 meters to read. That was the purpose of it. Yeah.
So we spent all this money on 40 meters, and you don't take up meters that have been paid for.
That technically Indiana property owners because they did pay for the meters.